Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
And now in the box, Christian Yelich. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Colton Wong.
At the plate, Colton Wong. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Prince Fielder is on deck. The 3-1 fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. One there. On to first. The double play. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just getting started here in St. Louis. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again a 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
2 men on, 2 out, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. One and one. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Two men are on with 2 men out. Just hung in there on that one. From the stretch, the 1-2. Gloved by Arenado. On the first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Adrian Hauser is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping up is Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Ground ball right side. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Batting third, the first baseman, Mark McGuire.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Mark McGuire, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard but foul. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game. Fouled off.
throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
This is foul right side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Popped up, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Digging in now for the Brewers, Narvaez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Three and 2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 7th, the right fielder.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia.
Ball 2.
2-1.
The count is 2-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Adrian Hauser. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brock waits on it, and that's the third out. Brewers strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. One and one. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So to get his day started at the plate, Tyler O'Neill trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The next 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Carlson.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. Very high, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Full count now, 3-2. Tommy Edman is on deck. First and second here with nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Flaherty.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In now, Jack Flaherty. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Lou Brock would be next. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Number 20.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Colton Wong. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Comes set. Now the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
That brings up Prince Fielder. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Edman is calling for it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Long.
So first and second with one down, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. And that misses. 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And his control is really letting him down now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Robin Yount, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a flare down the line. Brock's coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez.
Nope, that's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia.
2-1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Skied into very shallow right. Carlson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1. Count even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. He set the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the four-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Brewers lead it 4-3. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Mark McGuire. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 2-2.
We got full count.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The payoff pitch one more time. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
At the plate now, Nolan Arenado, and it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Catch made here in shallow right. Probably too shallow to advance.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitter's counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So stepping in is Tyler O'Neill, trying here to plate the tying run from second. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Garcia looks up. Adios, pelota. 3-run home run down the line and right. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-4.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stan Musial will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Dan Musial.
Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
2 out with the man at first. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Adios, pelota. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Brent Suter is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. And it's 1-2 to the Wizards.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Two out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Brewers 4. Kwang Young Kim will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 2nd home run early in the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Colton Wong. Swing and a line drive, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Hey, there are a lot of things you can't control when you're on the mound, but one of the things you can control is throwing the ball over the plate into the strike zone. He didn't do a very good job in this one. Several walks led to the demise of this outing.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Five runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back toward the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun.
Ball, that's
Up high, 2-1 now. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin Young.
In now, Robin Yount. A little low, it's 2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count still. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Brewers 5. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. In there, 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the third inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Two and 2 the count. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now another 2-2. This is popped up. Wong calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get two quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a two-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little two-out lightning start.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cards leave 1. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Leading off the inning, it'll be Narvaez, and they could use a spark from him here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. And now here is Tyler O'Neill. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Carlson.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. Down.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled off. Hit hard towards center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
2-1 the count.
1 strike.
From the stretch, he's running in the air out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the pitcher.
Paul Goldschmidt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 46, Paul Goldschmidt.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. That's popped up. And no one will get this one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Brewers 5. Genesis Cabrera is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 92, Genesis.
Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. The 2-2. He's taken high above the zone.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now back to the 7th.
And here's Christian Yelich now.
Yelich.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next for Milwaukee, Colton Wong. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There goes the runner. Strike taken to throw. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Now a pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-2. High and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
To the plate now, Prince Fielder. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hot shot to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tough right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Miles Michaelis takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next up is Robin Yount. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Omar Narvaez waits on deck. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now back, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next to stand in is Omar Narvaez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. set. And the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Brewers 7. Devin Williams enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Ozzie Smith will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Now into the box, Lou Brock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Pitch is popped up. Shaw is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now to the plate, Yadier Molina is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The set and the 2-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, fouled away. He's set, the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Trevor Richards answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Next, here is Dylan Carlson. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two out, bases loaded. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set the payoff pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. We're through 6 full. The Cardinals are out in front, 9-7. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more about finding the holes in the defense. And that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits, 4 of them have come off the bat under 90 miles an hour. We'll see if that continues to work for them, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So now to the plate, Travis Shaw.
That's a ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Here's another 2-2. Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Tyrone Taylor will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brock's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Brad Boxberger will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 45, Brad Boxberger.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Popped him up. Wong will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 39, Miles Michaelis.
Matt Carpenter steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Carpenter.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I got the count 1-2.
One out, nobody on. Left side, but well foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Plays off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, Ozzie Smith. 1-2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a looper to left. Yount onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
A pitch out, the throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Giovanni Gallegos.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Yelich. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, Colton Wong. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now into the box is Prince Fielder, singled in his last at-bat. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next to hit is Robin Yount. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's the 2-2. Fastball well outside. Omar Narvaez will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. To the left side, but it's well fouled. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it's fouled away. Turned on down the line. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ballgame and maybe even get him a lead. On the second, but he's in safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Luis Urias will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Luis Urias.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 9-9. Luis Urias is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Eric Yardley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jackie Bradley Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Mark McGuire. Payoff pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Grounded down the third baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. Tyler O'Neill is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First and second now, 1 man out. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The set and the 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. On the ground to the right side. Wong gets to it. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1-1.
Inside ball.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Christian Yelich stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off again, ball 3. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Stepping in next, Colton Wong. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats in both lineups.
Jordan Hicks is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Harrison Bader is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Prince Fielder. Now a swinging bunt. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hard hit ball to second. That's through. He's got a base hit, his 2nd in this one. 2 for 5 now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
In now, Ryan Braun. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
So next to hit is Robin Yount. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Here now the 2-2. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Daniel Ponce de Leon enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Willie Adames will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Adames, former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Willie Adames goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now to bat, Luis Urias. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready with the 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Milwaukee leads it 14-9.
Ladies
Josh
and gentlemen,
Hader is into
your
the ball
attention,
game now
please.
as he'll make his 5th
Now
appearance of
pitching
the
for
season
Milwaukee.
here.
Number 71, Josh.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 4. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
One ball.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup
Up
right
next
there.
for Carlson.
Usually you're trying for a
The
swing and
17th.
miss when you throw that pitch in
Harrison.
a 2-strike count, but clearly he
Finger.
wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start
batter,
this inning.
number 1.
That's back-to-back
Shortstop.
Ks, and he's making it look
Ozzie.
pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher, that's for sure. These hitters look like they knew it was coming as soon as the ball was coming out of the hand. A wild game indeed.
14-9 is the final score here. The Brewers posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Eric Yardley gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.